Welcome back, Bruins.
We hope you had an amazing summer and are ready for a fantastic year.
Starting high school can be a really scary experience.
Here's some advice to help all the freshmen get off on the right foot.
This year, there are 573 freshmen. We asked students as well as staff to give advice to incoming freshmen.
My advice for freshmen would be to get involved, do your work, and don't be afraid to ask questions, and don't let yourself get overwhelmed because it gets a lot easier as you go through.
My advice for ninth graders is to stop staring at your phone and engage in conversation, to be open to being friends with all kinds of different people, and to try things you've never tried. You don't know if you like it until you've tried it.
Freshman advice. What I would advise that you do, number one, just do your work. It's impossible to fail if you do your work. 2, find something that you're interested in outside of the classroom. Because I know the classes can be boring, and I know maybe you're not interested in math or social studies, but maybe you do like music or art. Explore those electives that are going to keep you more engaged with the day so that you have a reason that you want to come to school rather than just because you have to.
My advice to freshmen would be to stay on top of your homework and your assignments.
You just got to stay on top of your work. You can't get behind. It will destroy you.
Go to the plays and musical and go to after-school activities.
If you need help with like a certain subject or something, there's always going to be someone willing to help you out.
Read your textbook. I don't care what you think or how cool you think you are. Read your textbook. It'll really help you.
I hope these advices help you make this a great year, freshmen. Angela Cisneros, WBHS.
Wow, those are some great tips.
What do you think some of the freshmen worst fears are?
Let's check in with Brennan and Noah to find out.
Hello, today we interviewed freshmen on their worst fears.
Let's go check it out.
My worst fear of high school is completing the workload of homework on top of doing sports, so I feel like I might not have enough time to do both.
My worst fear of going into high school would probably doing bad in a class or people making fun of me.
My worst fear is that I'm gonna fail and that I'm not gonna be able to do all the work and I'm not gonna fit in with the crowd and stuff.
We also interviewed freshmen about what upperclassmen have told them to watch out for.
I've heard that to not procrastinate and not do your work.
I heard from upperclassmen that the work is gonna be a lot harder than middle school and a lot more homework.
Have you seen the new engineering lab?
I hear it is state of the art.
This is one of the many cool electives Ballard has to offer.
Let's check in with Jacob and find out more.
Here at Ballard, there are various career pathways and electives students have the opportunity to take. We'll be looking at some of those and seeing what the students have to say about them.
I really like AP Stats because it's pretty useful to know how to interpret data. And I also really like BC Calculus because it's math that actually seems to be very useful.
Psychology makes me think deeper. There's no math involved, so I don't have to do that. And it just makes me happy that it's a class and that I could learn it at Ballard.
AP Euro, it's an amazing class. I'm excited to learn a lot this year about European history.
I like being in broadcasting because for me it's a creative outlet and I can have fun.
My name is Raven and the thing I love about art is painting.
Mr. Harned hopes to continue and improve the career pathways offered at Ballard.
I'm the academy coach here at Ballard High School. Basically what I do is I work with our career and tech ed teachers and really all of our teachers to make sure that our students are transition ready by the time they graduate. We have several academies here at Ballard. We have our STEM Academy, we have our Visual Performing Arts Academy, and then we have our Business Services Academy. We just introduced aerospace engineering this year. We're doing a lot of renovation, a lot of building modifications down there in the engineering labs. As far as goals, I guess just to really grow our enrollment numbers in the pathways themselves.
With the many programs at Ballard, there's bound to be a class for everyone.
Bruin Nation is a tradition at Ballard.
Ballard's student spirit is the best in Jefferson County. Let's check it out.
"2020 is the best class. We cannot be beat by any other class because we're the best, period."
Since Will's gone, there's not much people to take over. Nobody can replace Will or Clay because they were the guys.
Well, I feel like it's going to be the best year yet for the student section this year because I'm a junior and I like to get a little crazy in the crowd. So the game that I'm most excited for would be the Eastern game. The Eastern game is going to be a real good one. All I know is our boys this year, they're going to show out.
Seniors are definitely going to run the student section because we're the top dogs.
This year I'm excited for going to all the games, like the football games, because the student section is really fun.
All right, this year for the student section, I think we're going to be probably the best we've ever been because we have, so many more students coming to Ballard, and we also are going to have a lot of seniors that are passionate about Ballard itself. So I think that we're going to have a really fun time this year. I think it is, like I said, going to be the best that it's ever been. And on top of that, I think that we're going to have a lot more people come to like football games and baseball games and come support sports at Ballard. So I think that's going to be really cool to see.
I'm going to be super excited for this year's student section. It's going to be the best year ever. We got so many upcoming freshmen that we can go to the games. I'm just going to be super excited.
I'm extremely excited to lead the student section, and I hope every class participates.
Yes, sir. Everybody's got to get hype. We got to get fat. Let's go, baby.
Yes.
Class of 2020, we run it, baby. Let's go.
Congratulations to Miss Sissel on being named our new assistant principal.
Wow, we have only just begun the new school year.
And it's going to be amazing.
Have a fantastic school year, Bruins.